Good evening. Crouching, because tonight we're following a gang of men who less than half an hour ago broke into that building over there. One of them's a recidivist. These men have been specially trained. Look at that train! Look at it! Which one is he? Where is he? Crime is confusing. Crime is confusing. Yeah, this is the man. His name is Richie Blawes. Look at the front of his head. You've probably seen it before, because less than 2 months ago he was on this programme saying, I'm giving up crime. Why have you gone back to crime? He doesn't know. Tonight on Brass Eye. Why has he gone back to the crime that he turned his back on? UK used to mean United Kingdom, but ask anyone today and they'll tell you it stands for Unbelievable Crime Wave.
No one is safe. By the end of tomorrow, one or all of these people may have been set on fire, bum-raped or burgled senseless by Britain's marauding criminals. This month, police pictures showed another estate in Manchester turning itself into a gun. And it's not just the great unhosed. These raiders all earn over £200,000 a year in big banks. So much for recorded crimes. But crimes we know nothing about are going up as well. What hope do we have of battering these down? The Home Secretary scores repeated own goals. Over 1,200 convicts were released last month after lying to the Home Office about how long they'd been inside. And just 2 days ago, it was revealed that convicts in Dartmoor prison had been running an international airport for over 14 years.
I am not an expert on air traffic control. I thought they were landing nearby, but not in my prison.
So what causes crime? Social deprivation? This bleak report from Ted Moore.
From the moon, Kozik's a little dot. From the ground, it's a huge mess, like Dante meets Bosch in a crack lounge. I'm here to ask a question. Is alarm justified? Is time running out for Kozik? Or is this the start of a new day? The first day of spring.
Kozik. The stench of poverty hangs in the air like an old man's nappy. For the kids, it's a depravity supermarket, where bad is free and society foots the bill. Not many cars to nick here, so instead they hijack pedestrians and run them around at terrifying leg speeds. It's called git surfing. All too often, the git is one of their own mothers. The latest trick, catapult them into a shop and force them to steal booze, fags and mags.
Back Charlie, come back 5.
For the cops, it's a jungle.
Yeah.
Where dangerous animals speak Swahili.
Sounds like we got a burst shop.
Kids burst shops by filling them with rice and pouring in water, then standing back and laughing while the bricks are ripped apart by the swelling food. They say a bored mind makes a great office for the devil. In Kerry Hufford's case, it's fully air-conditioned with free typing. He's been arrested for menacing a helpless codger. Jill and Sainsbury McManus are a rattly pair of old puffins who remember Kozik in the days when people could still be trusted.
Everybody had keys to everybody else's house, you know, and the locks were, well, they were sort of made of something like paper.
On September the 15th, the McManuses went to bed, unaware they were being watched by the Hufford gang. Moments later, 3 kids had broken in. Kerry was dressed as an angel. He woke the old man up and told him he was dead and must go outside and bury himself.
He ran out of the room. Kerry and me just were rolling about on the floor in hysterics, and he was pulling all the grass out with his hands and chucking it everywhere, and we were just behind the bush laughing at him.
Sainsbury would definitely be Costa del Blowfly if the cops hadn't seen his body by chance while they were tracking a man who'd buggered a heron. Maybe we can understand kids like Kerry by looking at his family, Dad unemployed, Mum depressed beyond tablets. You want to help these people, but the truth is they've got to help themselves.
Do you agree with this question? If you don't get a job, he gets stuffed.
But the point is I'm trying to get a job. It's not as though I'm not trying to get a job.
You must try harder.
I'm trying. I'm doing the...
Yeah, but really hard.
I am trying very hard.
Well, couldn't you just go around somebody's house and clean up?
Clean out? Clean up somebody's house?
Yeah, and then ask for money for it.
Yeah, I could do that.
Why not do that tomorrow?
All right, I mean, spit to me.
Good. Thanks for talking to us.
Cossacks people are the smashed toes of a lame duck society. A lame duck that's attacking its own feet with a sledgehammer.
Will the nightmare ever end for Cossack? Perhaps with some help from outside. Oh, yeah?
In 1993, the council gave them a football.
Good, but not enough.
In 95, Paul McCartney donated 100 top hats. Fat use. And last year, the mayor gave them a gold mine.
It actually worked for a bit, this, until someone clogged it up with sick. Sick's a sort of metaphor for the way these people lead their lives. And it's going to stay that way till someone lets in the wind of change.
And as a result of that experience, Ted Maule has been absent for some time with nervous exhaust.
Do you feel that vigilantism is actually going to help in the long run?
I think it will arise in an area where something has gone wrong.
I mean, in Gotham City in the United States, they call up a specialist vigilante agent when they're in times of real trouble by projecting a huge luminous emergency bat sign into the sky. And he comes rushing in, and so far that has worked. Is that something that should be encouraged?
I'd have to see it.
Well, it looks good.
It would have to be a very individual with great magnetism.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think
it's his special sign.
They're one-offs of that sort of thing, and it's very nice in schoolmastering when you have people one-offs who can actually do it in a way that nobody else can do it. But don't try and get other people doing it.
But when Bruce Wayne goes, then it's all going to collapse.
Yeah. Well, it's happened throughout history.